I had always been drawn to the eerie and the macabre, and it was that morbid curiosity that led me to the abandoned metro station. Nestled beneath the bustling city, its existence had been long forgotten by the masses. But for me, it was an irresistible enigma, a dark abyss waiting to be explored. My journey began on a dreary, rain-soaked evening. The subway station was rumored to be haunted, and the locals spoke of strange sounds emanating from its depths, chilling echoes that could freeze your soul. Armed with nothing but a dim flashlight and a sense of adventure, I decided to confront the horrors that lay within. The entrance to the station was hidden behind a rusted metal door, covered in layers of graffiti. I forced it open with a loud creak, and a gust of cold, damp air greeted me. The place smelled of decay, like an ancient crypt long forgotten by time. I descended the stairs, each step echoing in the desolation. The dim beam of my flashlight revealed a desolate platform. Fallen posters clung to the cracked tiles, their messages faded into illegibility. Rows of benches lay toppled, their metal frames twisted and broken. It was as though a great chaos had swept through this place, leaving only wreckage in its wake. As I ventured deeper into the station, a sense of unease washed over me. The walls seemed to close in, and the tunnel ahead appeared endless, disappearing into a void of darkness. I pressed on, the feeling of being watched growing stronger with each step. The sound of distant footsteps echoed through the tunnel. Panic surged within me, and I switched off my flashlight, plunging myself into total darkness. My heart pounded in my chest, my breath shallow and rapid as I hid behind a pillar. The footsteps drew nearer, echoing with an eerie rhythm. They were not like the hurried steps of a commuter, but slow, deliberate, like someone taking their time to savor each one. I strained my ears, trying to make out any other sounds. That's when I heard it. A soft, guttural whisper, unintelligible yet filled with malevolence. My flashlight flickered to life, illuminating the tunnel ahead. But there was no one there. The footsteps had ceased, replaced only by the eerie whisper that seemed to linger in the damp, stagnant air. I continued down the tunnel, my heart still racing. The walls seemed to pulsate with an unnatural energy, and the air grew colder with each step. Suddenly, I stumbled upon an old ticket booth, its glass window shattered. Inside, I spotted a decaying ledger, pages yellowed with age. It contained a list of names, dates, and ticket numbers, but one name stood out: Eleanor Blackwood, June 17th, 1954. As I read the name aloud, a bone-chilling wind swept through the tunnel. The whisper grew louder, more menacing, as if angered by my presence. I had a sinking feeling that something malevolent lurked in the shadows, something that didn't want me there. I pressed on, determined to uncover the mysteries of this forsaken place. The tunnel seemed to stretch on forever, twisting and turning, leading me deeper into the labyrinthine depths of the station. The walls became covered in strange symbols, etched in a dark, viscous substance that oozed from the cracks. I reached another platform, and this one was different. It was adorned with candles, their flickering flames casting eerie shadows on the walls. In the center of the platform stood a decrepit wooden chair, as if waiting for someone to occupy it. A shiver ran down my spine as I approached it, my curiosity outweighing my fear. Just as I was about to reach out and touch the chair, a voice whispered in my ear, "Welcome, traveler." I spun around, my flashlight revealing a figure in tattered rags, their face obscured by shadows. "You shouldn't have come here," the voice continued, dripping with sorrow. "Who are you?" I stammered, my voice quivering. "I am the guardian of this forsaken place," the figure replied. "The last of those who sought to protect it. And now, I must warn you, there is no escape." Before I could react, the figure lunged at me, and I felt a searing pain in my chest. I stumbled backward, clutching my wound, and the figure retreated into the darkness. My flashlight fell to the ground, casting the platform into darkness once more. I knew I was dying, and terror gripped me. The whispering voices grew louder, a cacophony of torment and anguish. I tried to crawl away, but my strength was waning, and the darkness closed in around me. As I lay there, gasping for breath, I saw them. Shadowy figures emerging from the walls, their eyes glowing with malevolence. They reached out for me, their cold, skeletal hands closing in. I closed my eyes, unable to bear the sight any longer. and then silence. I opened my eyes to find myself back on the deserted platform, unharmed. The candles were gone, and the symbols on the walls had vanished. It was as though the horrors I had witnessed had never happened. Trembling and disoriented, I stumbled my way back to the entrance, my mind reeling from the nightmarish encounter. I emerged from the station, the rain washing away the filth and darkness that clung to me. I never spoke of what happened in that abandoned metro station, for who would believe me? But the memory of that night still haunts me, a reminder that some places are best left undisturbed, that there are secrets in the shadows that are better left unknown.